Hello, CNET fans. Welcome back to our live coverage of CES 2019. I'm Bridget Carey. Robotic pets have been a trend for a while now, of course, with Sony's Aibo pup, which we saw earlier today. And now, here to show us the AI-powered Kiki is Mita Yoon and Jitu Das. So thank you for joining us, and I'm so excited to meet a new robot pet companion.
Yeah, really excited to be here.
All right, so tell us about what we're seeing here, because this looks like a little kitty cat.
Okay, so this is Kiki. Kiki is an adorable and delightful little companion pet robot, and it loves to have fun and it'll love you back. So Kiki is actually powered by a personality engine that all Kikis start off being the same, but as time goes on, every user interaction will affect how Kiki's personality is going to develop, and every user will have their unique journey with Kiki.
So when you say it's going to learn over time, like I guess if I'm happy about some things or angry with some things, it'll know that?
Right. So Kiki has camera and audio, and Kiki can understand how the user is feeling via facial expressions and audio sentiment. So if the Kiki's personality is to make the user smile a lot, Kiki will try to discover what kind of actions will actually give Kiki the good feedback of seeing the user smiling, and then Kiki will try to optimize for that.
And can it know the difference between different people in the house?
Yeah, so Kiki automatically clusters faces in the background. So Kiki will grow to learn its parent and then learn the difference between a stranger and acquaintance.
Okay, it's all, the camera's all in the nose here?
Right, the camera is right here in the nose.
I see the animated eyes are giving it a little bit of personality. Take me through a demo.
Yeah, so here's Kiki, and he loves to see faces, and as you can see now, he's looking at you.
Let's see, maybe, let's see if we can get the camera.
Let's cover the nose.
The lights are kind of bright here, but yeah. Oh, he's just looking around. I know, CES is a big place. Now you said it was a he. Is it a he or she, or does it matter?
We all have different thinkings. I think it's a he, but G2 thinks it's a she.
Everyone has their own preferences.
So would you just sit us on a countertop and play games? Like, what would be the purpose?
Yeah, so the purpose is that it's a pet companion that you take care of it just like a normal pet, but with a robotic spin to it. For example, you can feed Kiki, and
you can feed the robot.
Right, you can feed the robot, and
all right. So there's an app you have here.
Right, there's an app, and the way you feed Kiki is not by giving it food. It's actually by drawing. So you feed it delicious food through the app. So
that looks like a cherry or something.
Well, let's see what Kiki thinks.
All right. You're feeding it.
Apple.
I think I thought it was an apple.
That's an apple, yeah.
Oh, so Kiki talks.
Yeah, Kiki talks. So Kiki actually learned from doodles that's from over 50 million drawings, and then he can recognize using deep learning what kind of drawings you're feeding.
So like any kind of food you can draw?
Yeah, so you want to give it a try.
All right. Let's see. What should I feed it? I don't know. Do you eat butterflies? Let's see. Oh, I did not like.
I thought it's a fan.
That is a fan.
I thought it was a fan. Oh,
yeah.
Wow, I need to do better at my finger drawing. I'm sorry, Kiki. So you have this like background of knowledge of like different doodles, I guess.
Right. So Kiki has a whole lot of input that's all using deep learning, and we think that as the robotic trend is going, where we have a huge number of input going into the robot, all using deep learning, what's the most important is that the robot needs to learn how to make decisions, what to do with this input. So that's why I want to demo a personality engine of Kiki. So it's right here.
Okay. So let's see, what are we looking at here?
So we're looking at this engineering tool that's kind of giving us a unique sneak peek into the brain of Kiki. Now we can see that every Kiki has their own unique set of needs and wants. So this Kiki wants to have interactions, and he also wants to have food. So and then here, the spider chart is this Kiki's personality. As we can see, he's very open. And
yeah, the openness level is pretty high.
Right, he's very agreeable as well. So we can even
Just
just
not very neurotic.
yeah, he's not very not neurotic. So we modeled this actually more after a dog-like character. So this is a tool that we use to develop different personalities of Kiki, and we can even like change it so that the Kiki will immediately have a different personality. But in real life, when the user is interacting with Kiki, the Kiki will slowly grow into different personalities.
Well, what other ways can I interact with Kiki besides the tablet? I mean, are there voice commands, sensors? Like what are you working on for interaction?
Right, so Kiki has a whole body is covered in touch sensors, so you can pet Kiki like anywhere you want. You can,
Anywhere?
yeah, and then you can even tap the nose, like right here, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like
it's
it.
young.
I think I heard a little bit. No,
Yeah, and then you can hold him by the cheeks, and then he'll wiggle his butt a little bit. And then Kiki also
does
likes.
Kiki purr?
Kiki sometimes, if he has some favorite petting spots, that every Kiki is different, and if you manage to find the different spot, Kiki will like really like it and then try to celebrate. I'm sorry. Oh.
He really
Yeah,
liked
he's
that
trying
one.
to dance.
Oh, nice doing a
that
dance.
must have been a good
Yeah.
pet there.
Yeah.
Oh, is Kiki dancing?
Yeah, he's
I hear
dancing.
music very faintly coming out of it. I know it's loud at CES. Just doing a little jam. Oh,
Yeah, he's
So-
trying to do a little
a little
dance.
wiggle.
Wiggle here. And
So how long have you been working on Kiki?
So we started in June 2017, so it's been a year and a half.
And what do you hope to like get out of the show? Do you want to take it to a new step? Do you or, like is this something that people might be able to buy at a certain point?
Yeah, we're hoping to come up with as a product with Kiki so that everyone can adopt their own Kiki and then become Kiki parent.
What do you guys think of right now the space of companion robots? Because some of them are rolling around the floor, some of them are, doing facial recognition. Where do you see right now in the evolution of this space? Because it's still very new, and some that have been out already, like I think the Jibo, didn't really see a lot of success because they do get up in price. But
Yeah.
where do you see Kiki fitting in?
Yeah, so Kiki's going to be, there will be lots of robots you have in your home, and Kiki's going to be one of those that it'll kind of be a companion. We're trying to develop this personality engine, so it's going to figure out like what you like, and we want everyone to kind of, we think that robots are not just for like things like shipping your packages, or it's also for things like giving you some entertainment and helping you just kick back and relax a little bit.
Yeah, we grew up with the dream of having a little companion next to our side, and now AI and robotics can finally merge together where the hardware is advanced and cheap enough to be affordable. And also there's powerful processor that we can run a lot of deep learning locally on board. And then on the software, there's a lot of deep learning inputs that can help the robot to be truly aware of the world and understand humans. So we think the decision making, which is the engine that ties the input and output together, is extremely important. And there's a lot of companies that are working on improving the IQ of robots. And we think that we want to make sure that when people are interacting with robots, they're interacting with lovable characters, because we love robots because we love characters and we love stories. And so instead of interacting with code machines, so we want to focus on elevating the EQ of robots. And as a lot of great companies, they're trying to turn almost our entire house or entire office into a giant robot, we think there will be a place for a companion robot to
Yeah,
fit.
and now that we have so for a long time, people have been trying to figure out, okay, how can we make the robot move so nicely? And Aibo does a great job of that, and so many other companies are as well. But now we're also getting all these inputs through perceptions, and now we need something in between to decide what do you do next. And that's kind of like, we realized that you can't just put simple rules in there. You need to have millions of rules. So now we want to actually learn those rules, so it decides, oh, okay, when I see this, I know this is the right thing to do. It has awareness of context now.
Well, we have to go, but really quick, pull out, this one on the stage is a prototype, but this, as you say, is the one that is a little more polished, right?
Right, this one we just received from our manufacturing partner last week, and then we're really excited to show here at CNET. So this one, as you can see, is a lot smaller and even cuter, and we added features like the lights on the body and to make it even cooler. And this is going to be closer to the real product, and then we hope to bring it to you sometime soon.
Oh, very cool. We look forward to hearing more about Kiki. So thank you so much, Mita and Jitu. Today, we are going to take a break right now, but when we come back, Ashley is going to be here to show us some crazy, tough pantyhose. So stay tuned to CNET.